what in tarnation we got going on here? You young whippersnapper. We got another brand new episode of the podcast going on, hosted by me, DubsNotSubs, and my lone cowboy ranger, Neon. How you doing, buddy?
I fucked my cousin. Yeah, American.
Oh.
Alabama. That's it, right? Alabama.
Alabama. Yeah, you know it, man. You got it down. You got it right.
I don't know what the fuck, bro. That was the most fucking weirdest fucking intro I've ever heard in my life.
My goal every time when I have to do the intro is to make it as loud and scuffed as possible. Every time. I want to do it in like a scale of make it more and more bad every time.
So your goal is to make people not listen to the podcast. You know what?
Yeah, I want to see how many times I can do it. Yeah, right? I'm trying to get a year-end compilation of worst podcasts.
I mean, we're pretty close already, to be fair, so...
We're on the way, man.
We're on the way.
We can be the most scuffed podcast when we eventually do our like end of the year award show. I'm trying to win every category.
We're going to be doing... Oh no, not the MangaTube fucking reward show.
We have to. I think it'd be fun. Would you want to? I would definitely want to.
You can do all the work. I will stand there.
Bet. I'll do all the work. I mean, I've done the MangaTube award shows and I love doing that. I want to do that again next year too, or this year. Now that I'm back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you love it, man. I know how much you love it.
The best manga hauler goes to...
Who goes to?
Fuck me. But yeah, that could be cool, I guess.
Oh, man. No, I'm not, like, specifically MangaTube, but just manga in general, like the manga award shows. Not for MangaTubers, no.
Oh, okay.
Not like that. No. Okay, I see what you mean when I said MangaTube. No, I just like manga award shows. Because there's anime award shows, like Crunchyroll does that. But there's no manga award shows, so I figured there's a hole for me to fill.
Oh, I guess you could say you're gonna take it down the rabbit hole.
Oh, I could be going down the rabbit. That's nice, man. But how you been, buddy? How's your week been?
I've been playing a lot of Cupheads and wanting to break my PC, so that's been fun.
Yeah. Dude, Cuphead is great. Do you play it? Have you been playing it solo, or have you been playing it with somebody?
So me and Zels played for like I think an hour or two, and we both refunded the game straight away. I've bought it back since,
really?
But yeah.
Why?
Is this really the first topic? Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, why not? We're already into it.
So I messaged Zels or Mr. Zels if anyone wants to check him out on YouTube. Dan is coming back next month, by the way. I'll probably just leak that. Man. Fuck. But sorry, Dan.
Rip.
But yeah, I told him to download Cupheads. He did. We played it for like an hour or two, and we both nearly smashed our fucking monitors. And Cupheads is a oof.
Oof, it's an oof. Yeah, I understand, man. I've played it before. Like, I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
I haven't played enough to like get like decent at it, but dude, it's like a side-scrolling Dark Souls is like the comparison I hear a lot, and I would agree. It's really hard.
It's not an easy game. That's one thing I fucking say. It's not an easy game, fam.
What part made you quit the game? Like, what made you both refund the game?
Bro, like we completed the first boss. Do you know like the first boss what I'm on about? Or like
the vegetables?
Mate, I don't even think we got... No, we beat the vegetables. Okay. And then we beat, like, a casino boss where it turns into, like, a slot machine.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we done that, and then it was, like, just a run-and-gun mission where, like, you gotta, like, run...
It wasn't even a boss?
Nah, fam. Nah. Yo, hear me out. I was down for playing some more, but Dan was, like, every mission, Neon, I want my fucking money back. I'm like, you know what? I respect
poor
it.
Zell. That's so funny. So you refunded the game, not even on a boss mission?
Nah, yeah.
I cannot.
Fuck that shit. All my homies hate Cuphead. Nah, I've bought it back though. I bought it back. It's a good game.
Yeah. You like? I mean, other than that, have you been enjoying it? I mean, do you think when you lose, is it your fault, or do you like think it's the game's fault?
It's never my fault, man. I've got an ego. It's never my fucking fault. It's the fucking game. It's laggy.
It's always the game. It's lagging. The connection between you and Zels. That's what's causing it.
Yeah.
It's the game. It's not you.
Oh, did you like play multiplayer on it then?
No, I played local. I played couch co-op, so I would like play it right next to my friends. So I never had to deal with like lag issues or anything like that. Is that actually like a real issue?
Yeah,
when you guys
it's
play?
a real thing because on Steam, let me try. I'm on Steam right now quickly.
Okay.
So I think it's called like Control Play or some shit like that, or Remote Control Play, and pretty much.
Oh, you play with your controller?
Yeah, not just that. It's like so. Only one person has to own the game, but Dan bought it as well because we both didn't notice at first. So
really?
what you got to do is one person hosts the game, and then you've got to join off their Wi-Fi. So they're pretty much on your Wi-Fi.
Wow.
So you're both like on the same screen pretty much on one monitor. It's weird to explain.
Oh,
And,
okay. So it's like couch co-op, but you guys are away.
Yeah, it's pretty much like
It's Wi-Fi couch co-op.
Literally. And like everything relies on your Wi-Fi, and not even just that, it's like the bit rate and shit. So every time you go, you have to parry on like the fucking vegetables and shit like that, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Every time you parry, you miss it by like the tiniest little fucking inch, man. The tiniest inch, just because that frame
that like frame rate and that lag. Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
like you finally understand how I feel when I play with you guys in Apex. Like, trying to play off of your guys' British connection, dude, it's insane trying to run around on that map.
Yeah, it's
Dude, it sucks.
I blame countries. It's all the country's fault, you know. It's
dude,
not our
it
fault.
makes me want to bash. Exactly. I just want to bash my head into a wall, and I'm done. I'm trying to refund a free game at that point. But actually, it's not. It hasn't been too bad lately. The last few times I played with you guys with the connection, but I think that's it's more because it's not like couch co-op. So it's like, it's different hosts and stuff like that. So it's not as bad as what it was. It used to be horrible sometimes when I play with you guys. Like, I would be like stuck in like a running animation, and then I would teleport across like the entire
rubber
area.
banding. Yeah.
Yeah, I would rubber band.
Rubber band is
I would
not so
disappear.
nice.
Dude, it's not. It was pretty rough out there. It was hard out here for an American.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's internet issues are always the main
Man.
thing for video games these days, for me at least. Like, Apex has the worst fucking servers on planet Earth.
Oh, dude, they're bad sometimes. They're so bad. Like, you could be doing so well in a game, just perfectly, and then all of a sudden, like, I'll be hit with the 4 error codes in the top right all at once, and then my game crashes, and then I'm done, and I get kicked out, and it's over. and then I get banned for like 10 minutes, and then I can't come back, and my whole life is just over, and I'm ready to like punch a hole through my monitor.
Yeah.
Literal rage.
But yeah, as much as that's really raging, right? Cuphead's is just more raging in my opinion. That game almost made me break my fucking monitor. I was like standing over like you can't see me right now, but mate, I'm tempted to fucking punch that shit just looking at my screen right now. You fucking old cunt, mate. Fuck off.
Dude, Cuphead's infuriating. It's like I feel like it's deliberately made to be kind of like that, to just want to make you hate everything in your life.
$1,000,000,000.
Yeah, dude.
I don't like saying like the Souls-like game, right? Because that's such like an overused term, I guess now. But it is definitely like a Souls sort of game, if that makes sense. Like how you got to dodge this perfect time. If you don't get this correct parry, you're fucked, mate. Because you wait till you get to a boss stage, you're fucked. Like,
oh, man.
A bomb will come
horrible.
from the fucking sky or some shit, or a talking cabbage will fucking come and try and suck you off or some shit. It's man, that shit fucking frustrates me, I tell you now.
Dude, I 100% understand what you mean. Like, the thing that really gets me for, like, rage, my number one rage kind of game, though, is fighting games. Like, I cannot handle fighting games at all. I get baby rage when I do that.
Yeah, like Street Fighter or some shit like that.
Okay, legitimately, I almost stopped being friends with my best friend because of My Hero Academia 1's Justice.
It's a shit game, so I'm not surprised.
Dude, we would be playing, and he would pick All Might, and then he would just straight up hit O over and over again, hit the same get me an animation lock, and I couldn't win because the move was absolutely broken. I went home and I almost stopped being friends with him, and I didn't talk to him for a week, and I refused to like get over it. I was so upset just because of that. And it wasn't even his fault, but I cannot handle like those kind of fighting games. But like Cuphead, I don't know what about Cuphead is different than fighting games, because they're nowhere close to like make me want to just like quit everything in my life. Like, it makes me just want to like, like montage music goes on and just like super focus and train and beat it.
Yeah. Do you know one thing that really pisses me off though about Cupheads? You know when you lose, It's the fact you see a screen. You see a little snippet of the characters in the background.
Close you were?
No, not even that, bro. Not even that.
Oh,
if you
okay.
look like at the enemies, they've got huge fucking grins on their face, like you just died, bitch. I'm smiling on you right now. You ain't
they're
beating
just laughing
this.
at you.
Oh, mate, it's frustrating. I've never been so pissed off in my life. And the thing is, like, I'm sorry, Dan, I'm gonna call you out here, but you're fucking shit at Cuphead.
Dang.
I was carrying you hard because pretty much, you know, obviously, because you played the game, but you know, whenever you die,
Right.
like you have to jump on their ghost to like get them back. You have
Right.
to parry on them.
Yeah.
I'd done that probably about 10 times every fucking level, man. I was like, Dan, stay in the middle, please. And my man's like, I was like, fucking hell, mate. Jesus.
Dude. he goes, hold my controller. I got this. Straight forward into the dude. And then the ghost flies up there and just you can't even get up.
Every time he would die, though, he's straight away, Neon, I want my money back. I'm going to refund. I'm like, Dan, one more level.
Oh, man. Dude, one more level. Just one more level. Try it. Just give it a fair chance. And we got it this time.
Yeah.
Trust me.
We done a few
We got
levels,
it
though,
this
to be
time.
fair. We done like 3 levels, I mean.
You barely even got into the game. That's just, man, it's so funny. You guys were done on like 3 levels in.
Well, I mean, you're getting a PC now, right? Changing topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. My goal is to get a PC. The laptop it served me well. The laptop has a lot of good purposes, especially because I'm in college and I need to take it on the go a lot. But it just doesn't cut it with a desktop. Like, I need that power to like be able to edit. I'm tired of having my computer shut down like every half hour when I'm trying to edit, and then me lose like half my progress trying to edit something just because my computer decided that it didn't want to do this anymore and it was retiring for the day.
Yeah, that's you definitely need it. That's definitely an issue, especially like editing and shit. Even for like your coursework or whatever the fuck you're doing, you need a good PC for that shit. I'm happy you get one though, because then we'll be able to play Cuphead.
Dude, hey man, I'll show you. I'll be good. I'll be better than Zell's.
Anyone's good better than fucking mate. Even allonsyyy, the shit gamer himself.
Dude,
even he will be
the dad gamer.
My man's not even fucking an Apex Pro. I don't know.
He's in Diamond though, isn't he?
No, mate, he's in Bronze too. What are you on about?
Oh,
he's never gonna be Plat or Diamond. He's shit.
Dang, man, my man, down bad. But with me getting a PC, Neon, like with you having it, what would you recommend being like the prime things I should look for, like getting like the best things in there? Like, what are some of the best things I need?
Bro, I bought a pre-built 2 years ago. I know nothing about PC. Right. I don't even know my stats now. All I'm 10 years I got an AMD. I've had it for 2 years. I can stream. It cost me like £900, which is like 1.1k. For you, I want to say dollars.
Yeah, it'd probably be around there.
So, if I was you,
that's for the full PC.
Yeah, full PC, and plus I got monitors and shit as well, so you can deck it out as well. So, if I was you, I would just get pre-built for your first one. If I'm gonna be totally honest, if you don't feel comfortable making one, because I didn't. But I feel like it comes down to how smart you are with that shit. But I'm awful with technology, so that shouldn't even be a topic right there. I'm gonna be real.
You're not even smart enough to know about it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get pre-built though, just because like even if I want to upgrade stuff later, at least I'll have everything assembled and I already know where it goes. So like it's like buying the Lego set done and being like, okay, I don't want this brick, so I just take out the brick and put the brick right back in the right spot. I don't have to worry about messing it all up and all the wires and stuff like that. So it'll be easier if I need to customize it later on. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get it pre-built because I'm not that tech savvy like that either. I would like to try one day, though, to build a PC.
Oh, yeah, I want to make one eventually, like a god fucking PC that, like,
dude,
you could render, like, 20 fucking videos at once or whatever the fuck. That'd be life, mate.
Dude, that'd be
I'll be in reaction fucking heaven if I could do that.
You'd be, like, 5 years ahead. You'd just be gone. That would be amazing to have that kind of, like, quality and that beefy of a PC, dude.
Oh, 1,000,000,000.
I dream of that day. That's like a YouTuber's, like, just wet dream, dude.
So, I'm excited if you do get a PC, not gonna lie, because then we could both play and shit, you know? Finally,
dude, yeah. Get on the PC Master Race, finally get off of the controller.
I've been telling you this. Like, no one will understand, but I've been telling you this for like 2 years, man.
You have been on me. You're the stereotypical PC friend to be like, you're like, mate, you play PlayStation still? What are you, living back in the prehistoric era? You know we have like good stuff now. You don't have to suffer anymore. I'm like, no, but I like this. I'm the parent who doesn't want to get the new phone. I'm like, but this one works. Why do I need a new one? And you're like, you have like 30 different features you have on a list. You're like, this.
Yeah, I'll 1,000,000%.
Dude, I'm excited though to eventually get it though. Hopefully somewhat soon. With I'm gonna be going full time with work now because I'm finishing up college final week this week. Wish me luck, everybody.
Oh,
I need
shit.
to pass. Yeah, finals week, man. Crunch time.
Ooh. And that's why I recorded 2 podcasts this week. So yeah,
dude, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah, we got to do 2 because you can't be failing. I can't be going down, man. I gotta pass. That, like, paying as much as I do for college, I am not trying to repeat a class. I have failed 1 class though. I did fail a class.
Oh, you did? Oh shit.
Yeah, I failed I failed my English 103 class because legitimately this is because my teacher said that I plagiarized and I never did. I legitimately never plagiarized, and she said that I stole all my information from something else, which wasn't even true.
I can see that coming true. Let's be real. I can see that.
Dude, she did. It was just straight up because this teacher didn't like me. Like, just that was the only reason that I failed this class, because she didn't like me. It sucked. I hated it, and I failed that class, and now I have to repeat it. Actually, no. Luckily I can take a different class because I'm not going back there. You're not gonna make me suffer through it again. That sucked though. That was like $500, $600 or something like that, just like down the drain, just because somebody didn't like me.
Yeah, fuck teachers, man. This is why I didn't go to college and no shit. Like, yeah, I hate that. I hate that stuff, man. I hate that shit. So many teachers are dickheads, you know. They'll just be like, oh, this guy's. I'm not gonna say the R word actually because I'll get cancelled. Yeah. This guy is really stupid. He's really stupid. Okay, that does not sound better.
And they're like, we don't want to bother with this kid, so just fail him. We don't care. Just get him out of my class. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
I had a lot of teachers that hated me as well in school.
Really?
Yeah, I had
Why?
Probably 90%. Because I was a dickhead in school. Like, listen. I might be alright now, right? But when I was in school, I was getting detentions and shit all the fucking time. I was a prick.
What would you be getting detentions for?
Where do we begin?
To tell you to do this, we must go back to the beginning.
Oh, we're going down the fucking rabbit hole of fucking school. We're going down this rabbit hole. Oh god.
I am interested if we want to go off on this tangent.
A lot of the times I'll be real was because I didn't do my homework, and then they'll get salty at me, and then I'll be like, nobody got fucking time for that, you know?
Right.
I ain't doing that shit. But nah,
you're like, I got anime to watch.
Mate, I got fucking Naruto episode 4000 to watch. Fucking piss off.
The Spanish dub came out on YouTube. I gotta watch this.
True. But no, one of my first detentions, one of my biggest ones, I believe I actually got excluded for like a day or 2. I can't remember.
Oh, really?
This is when I was like 13, I want to say. Mm-hmm. So it was raining outside, so I ran through all the puddles, and there was a teacher right there, so I jumped in the puddle, like done like a dive bomb, and he got fucking soaked.
Soaked the man?
I don't want to dox the man, right, but I remember his name was like Dave or David, something like that, and I was like, David, you're wet, mate. I still remember that.
He said, detention, boy. That's so
where he couldn't give me a detention, so he took me to the main office.
Really?
And
he went and snitched on you?
Yeah, of course he did. He's a snitch bitch. He's literally Tekashi 6 fucking pussy 9, mate. That's who he is.
Rip my man. That sucks.
It's a dickhead.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that was like one of my most ones that I can really remember, I guess. But
really, yeah, I've gotten there's a couple times that I've gotten detentions. My detentions were mostly because for talking in class. You know me, a loud American stereotype. I fit that perfectly. I'm always talking in class, getting in trouble for that. But there was one time at my school, because I went to a private school, so I didn't go to a public school.
You posh cunt.
Rich boy life. Look at this flannel I got on. I'm living the high life, dude. Old Navy for life.
Hey.
So what happened was we had a thing of like just like forest behind our place where our school was, and me and two of my friends just went straight out into that, and we went just like 2 miles off the property, and we're like in somebody else's property and stuff, and then we got called back, and I got detention for that because my teacher had to go searching for like woods. He had to Bear Grylls and find us out there and just drag us back. So I had a detention for that, and they literally for that detention they literally just made me sit and like write down, I will not do this again, like Bart Simpson from the intro. They just made me do that like 500 times, like I will not do this again, I will not do this again, stuff like that. There was one time I didn't get a detention for this, but I got kicked out of class because I was in a music class, and we had music in like binders or whatever for our choir class, and so I fell asleep with the binder on each one of my shoulders, and my head was just like face in the book, and I didn't even get caught. For like, I was asleep for like a half hour, and I didn't get caught until someone snitched on me, and then I got kicked out of class because someone snitched on me.
It's always that little snitch rat man that ruins the whole thing.
I had a Takashi at my school too. There always is one, man. There's always one.
There's always that 169 little bitch.
There's always that one Takashi
fucking
in the group.
Fucking pussies, mate. You know.
Oh man, dude, it sucked. I was livid. I almost got away with it too. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling snitch. I did so good. Like, oh man, that infuriated me. But dude, I mean, going to a private school is kind of fun. I don't know if we could probably go into this another episode because I think we got some other topics we want to get into. But I want to see how different it was from life in like public school and private school was at some point. We got to get into that.
Yeah, I'm down. That'd be a cool
definitely.
topic.
Awesome, man. But I do have a topic I would like to get into. It's probably the biggest news for me, and I think for a lot of the weebs out there in the world are going to be pretty excited for this. And that is Japan's actually considering re-entry to foreign tourists.
Okay, that one's really interesting to me because, like, I thought they already reopened the borders. I'm gonna be real.
So, it, like, somewhat. They did, and, like, I think, like, they did, and then, like, the cases went up again, and then they decided to lock down again.
Sounds alright.
Sounds
about right.
Right? Okay, so the daily entry right now, they're increasing the daily entry. So there are tourists being allowed in, but there's only 10,000. They're looking to double it to 20,000, and then eventually around the time from this article where I'm looking through, it's looking around the time of like June, they're looking to like get rid of the stuff, or like at least consider talking about it, like getting rid of the requirements at all and just not having any restrictions on entry.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man, because Japan seemed to like be good with COVID, right? Or at least they did.
Right. Yeah.
So if they do open up and like actually allow people in there,
yeah,
they're definitely gonna be. It depends how they take it, because like not that many countries, right, actually like closed the borders like straight away. Japan was one that like instantly, man, within like a week they were gone.
Oh yeah,
they were
done.
Smart. Same with Australia, they done really good, but then they got fucked up afterwards.
Yeah,
but it's crazy to see what it's gonna be like once again if they do let tourists in there, like people in there.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
And then the COVID spread. The COVID spread. That's all I've got to say. You carry on.
Yeah, I think anytime you're gonna open up, I mean, at this point, it kind of feels like no matter like the second you open up, you're gonna have increased cases. I guess it's like how much is an acceptable amount of cases at this point for a country would be like what? Because like it's like I don't see any way it doesn't go up. It's gonna be pretty much guaranteed that it does. So I wonder how acceptable it is at this point with COVID and stuff like that, and a lot of the vaccines and how they're treating it and stuff like that. Because I think I don't know how much of Japan. Let me Google this to see how many of them are vaccinated like fully.
I'd say probably 80%.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's around there. But I am excited, dude. Japan is gonna be like absolutely just like overwhelmed with the amount of tourists though. But what I've been hearing, because I've been watching like Abroad in Japan, with like his podcast, and he was talking about how it's like I forgot, it's like a couple $1 billion industry for tourism, like 600. I think it was 600 billion, or like I think yen though. So whatever that is in USD,
yeah. He
was talking about for the industry. That's what they're losing, and it's really hurting their economy. So I think they're kind of at the point where they have to. Like, they're getting kind of more forced to. 80%, yeah. At least, okay, so at least one dose as of May 5th is 82%. Fully vaccinated is 80%. And then booster given is 54%.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that's the rates right now. So 80% fully vaccinated. for it.
Okay, so I was actually right then. Huh.
Yeah, you were. You're smart, man.
I'm a smart boy.
You could be a Japan expert. You know, you can be an American expert, and now you're a Japanese expert. What other countries do you know, man?
English. I know English quite a lot.
Ah, you do. I mean, I guess you do kind of have to know your own country, huh? But
Yeah.
okay, so we've been wanting to go to Japan for a while, though, man. Like, I'm excited that like we might eventually have the option again.
Mate, I shit you not. If we go to Japan, it would be me, you know Pocchioni, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
talked to him. I gotta add him back on Apex, actually. Thanks for reminding me about that.
Hey, Poc. It'll be... Because I know Pocky wants to go. He messages me all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like, when we go in Japan and shit. Obviously, we can't
Yeah.
right now because the world's still
exactly.
fucked. And I've not been saving for shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we
Felt
do
like-
go to Japan, again, this could be a topic for itself, right? How much to actually bring
Yeah.
there. I want to bring at
Mhm.
least 2 to 3 grand, at least.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
for spendings and
Absolutely.
shit. Because, like,
Oh yeah.
man, I don't just want to travel. I want to go to, like, fucking restaurants and shit. You know, I want to be eating
You
good.
gotta explore all the food. You gotta explore all the different places. Travel all the way around. How long do you want to go? If you like had the option, like
A month.
you could pick how
No.
long you want to go. A month.
3 weeks to a month. I feel like I would
Yeah,
have
I
to
agree.
because the only reason for that is because I actually want to move to Japan. Like maybe when I'm getting close to about 30, because I want to do
Yeah.
it like before I have kids and things like that. Because
Mhm.
bit deep, right? But when I do eventually have kids and shit, I don't want them to be in
Right.
my country. I want them to
Mhm.
have what I wish I had when I was a kid and like grow up in
Yeah.
a country that's amazing, right? Like not all
Mhm.
kids have that shit.
Exactly.
So I would love to do that for Japan, honestly.
Dad Neon. I love
Dad
Dad
me,
Neon.
oh mate, I've
like
never
Dad
spoke
Neon.
about being a dad before. You know what?
I
Fuck
love
those
it,
kids.
man.
I ain't having kids. Swallow those little fuckers. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
Dude, that would be awesome to be able to like allow your like kids to be able to grow up in Japan. Like I feel like Japan's one of those countries that really does like nobody really hates Japan. They either love it or they're okay with it. I don't really know if anybody's like Japan. What? Japan? No, get that away from me now. Never say that to me again.
I feel like because
Like-
it's such a different country to any other country, right? Like you
That's
look at the
very true.
culture. Like, what's the first thing you
Mm.
think of with Japan? Like, if I'm going to be totally real, big anime tits, you know, and like things like that. Like you think of anime girls and shit on cover arts and shit like that. That's what
Yeah.
I see at least. So like, if
Mhm.
I was a normal person, I'd be like, yo, they love cartoons and shit. This is crazy.
Right.
This is we don't have this. It's again, this could like I feel like if we're gonna go fully in depth with this, we need like Zell's on here, like Alonzi, you
Yeah.
know, because Alonzi's
Mhm.
actually been to Japan before,
And
so
he's
that'll be
been,
an
yeah,
interesting
exactly.
one. So maybe if he comes on the
Mhm.
podcast, eventually we'll definitely have to speak about that.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. I really want to do a lot of in-depth stuff with Japan because I like even with like the anime and manga scene, like dude, just exploring so much of like there's so much more to it once like I've explored more to it. Like I've been literally going through just the history of Japan just for fun, just because I love like seeing how it became. Because like you said, it's such a different place, and like the way they used to live, like the history behind all the stuff, like the samurai, the ancient dynasties, like there's all this stuff is just so interesting, and like places like Kyoto, which is obviously like really popular for tourism and stuff like that. Just like seeing all the ancient shrines and stuff like that. There's so much like there's so much lore to the thing that like to Japan, like that, like it's just so much to like get into. That's so fun. It's like playing, to me, it's like kind of like playing a mystery video game where I'm like trying to learn as much as possible from it and just get like as much information and 100% Japan. That's my next
You're
video
trying to
game.
platinum fucking Japan.
I'm trying to platinum trophy Japan right now, dude. Like I would love to have the like just to be able to like explore all that world, because like I think you described it perfectly when you said it's like such a different place. It almost seems like this like fantasy world of how great it is with like all the, like the cool different cultural items and things like that. That's it within Japan.
Yeah, oh, $1,000,000,000. It's
Yeah,
it feels like an endless holiday. Honestly, I guess that's
it
like
really
the.
does.
But the only thing, you can go fucking broke there. You go to like
that is how I go broke. That's where I go in debt.
oh, that's where we all go fucking in debt. But what's the? Is it
Akihabara.
Yeah, that place.
That's the Anime Central.
Yeah, okay, so that's where they have like all the anime figures and shit like that, right? Like,
yeah, that's the anime. Like that's where like all the Anime Central stuff is. That and there's like a boardwalk or something that's around there too. That's another anime like street place.
oh, okay, because I think I watched Gigguk Connor and
Nagoya?
didn't Gigguk Connor and the anime man, sorry, make like a video on Trash Taste where they like buy statues and shit. I think I remember that from like a year back.
Yeah, they did. That was like one of their first things on the podcast. They did like a special where they went to Akihabara and went to their favorite places and bought statues and stuff.
Oh, okay. Because like things like that, you see the prices of statues and shit. Like if I went Japan, I'm sorry, I will have to get a fucking statue. I need to get a fucking big titty fucking Nami fucking statue or some shit, you know.
Right.
Or Perona, whoever the fuck.
Oh, dude, like, they are so over. Anime figures, like, I still can't, like, I cannot mentally get myself in the mindset to want to buy an anime figure, dude.
There's so much money, man. You could buy a fucking
so
car
expensive.
for one. You could literally buy a car.
Dude, like, dude, like the most expensive one I have, like, I guess it's not, you can't see it on screen, but I have like a One Piece, I have one of Luffy just standing, like, of like, yeah, but it's only like $25. It was like, it's like really cheap.
What is it? What's he doing? What's he doing?
Here, let me grab it for a second. One second. Be right back.
Show that shit to the camera.
I got you. I'm gonna show it.
Hey, mate, I wanna get a Luffy statue. I wanna get so many One Piece. So people that see my background right now, I'm currently like decorating it all. Like I've still got to paint. Oh fuck, this is weird because my camera's inverted. But I've got like paint this wall still. I've got a load of pictures to put up. I want to put statues on that shit. You know, it looks sick.
There we go. Okay, here I got it. It's on the screen. This is the Luffy. It's just him kind of like standing there smiling. But it does have different faces and stuff. You can switch with it, so it is kind of cool. I don't exactly know what company made it, but it actually is a really nice statue for like the only paying like $25-$30.
Is it a statue or is it a figure?
Figure.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not like it's more like it's like plastic and stuff. It's not like any of that like real like nice stuff, dude.
Because I want to get like statues, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, I heard you saying that, like real ones.
Shit. Yeah. That's when it costs like $1,000 though. Sometimes like $3,000. It's
Are you gonna get them online? Or are you gonna like actually try to go somewhere and like get them?
That's what I mean. That's what I was like. I brought up that topic just now about like the statues and shit. Like if we went to that Aki place or whatever it is, Akihabara. Yeah. Like I feel like I'll just be tempted to buy one.
Right.
So.
But would you wait till then, or would you try to buy some like now?
The thing is, right? If I bought a statue right now, I'm looking at my background right now, right on OBS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it for like a week on my shelf, and then I forget it's there. Now I want to get another one.
Yeah.
So it would turn into like an addiction. So,
dude, it's gonna.
I can wait.
Yeah, you don't want to lose all your money yet.
No.
Because once it's Pandora's box. Once you open it up, you're gonna keep wanting to buy another figure.
As soon as you buy one, you're going down the fucking rabbit hole, mate. Literally.
Yeah, you're going down the rabbit hole, dude, of just like figure buying, dude.
We need a count of how many times we fucking say that. Jesus Christ.
We should have a counter. Somebody I don't know if someone's watched all three, but if someone's watched all three and can somehow count that for us, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, you will get a free shout out. Yeah.
At the end of the year, I will give you credit for it, and we'll put it on a video when we do the awards show.
I will say well done, and then forget you ever exist because you're just a fan. You're fucking shit, and I'm joking. Who are you? Give me money.
I'm the one trying to get everybody not to watch after that comment.
We're trying to fucking down the cancel hole right now. Let's get cancelled.
Yeah, down the cancel hole. We're just trying to lose it all. That's all. Let's just lose it all real quick, dude. Dude, oh man, I just can't. I'm just. The idea of going to Japan, I think I've like idolized at this point, especially because like when we talked about it 2 years ago, wanting to go, and then it was like ripped from our hands, and they were like, no, you cannot go.
Yeah.
Like it makes me want to go so much more now, and like it's always like I think about it all the time, dude. Like I always just want to do it.
Well, going back to like what I was saying just now before, like we took a detour about the statues and shit.
Before
like,
tangented.
So if these are the people that are guaranteed to come with us, right? If we do go to Japan, obviously me, you, Pocky, because Pocky's fucking dying. He's probably got the money right now. He's dying to go. Obviously, Mr. Zels
saved up.
Oh yeah, Pocky's got a good job and shit. He can save them like 2 months.
My man.
But
that's dope.
Zels will come 1,000,000,000%, and I imagine. Am I leaking something? I'm just gonna quickly text you if you can read this.
Okay. Discord.
Yeah.
Dude, but yeah, like having a group to go to Japan, I think would be that would most likely be. It's not leak. You don't have to.
Oh, I just didn't want to say nothing because it's like I don't know if that's private.
No, definitely. She would probably go with. Because she wants to go with too. She really wants to go to Tokyo.
Oh shit! Is she a weeb as well then?
Yeah. No, she is not. But she loves Tokyo.
That's what I mean. Normies love fucking Japan.
Dude, you don't have to be a weeb to love Japan. That's what I'm saying. There's so much more.
Oh yeah.
Like she wants to go to Tokyo really bad too. Which is awesome because I don't even have to force her to drag her along. I'm just like, you want to go? She's like, yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah. That's what I mean. Like, dude, that's just 5 of us there, right? I feel like that's enough just there. Like, it would be such a good time, but we all get to meet and shit as well. Like, remember, me and Zels have known each other for like 7 years, man. That's going to be fucking crazy. Dude. Imagine meeting up in Japan. Met in person, right? No, we never met. We live... Yeah. He lives in Scotland, I live in the UK, near London. So I think he's like... I can't tell you, but I imagine 9 to 12 hours away. Like, car journey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, car ride, but... It's a bit like a state. He's like a state away from...
Okay.
You know, like how you have different states. It's kind of like that because it's connected to England, sort of thing. But, that'd be interesting, man.
Dude, imagine, like, all of us just beating up in there. It's like, dude, it's just get... There's just so much good to this idea, man. I would love to do this.
It's gonna happen. The thing is, we're talking about it right now, but like, I still see it like we're all fucking young as shit still, man. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. We're like 22, coming up 23, right? And like,
I got 1 foot in the grave, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how much longer I got left.
Same. These reactions are killing me, man. Nah, but like, you gotta think, mate, we're not allonsyyy, we're not fucking like 52, you know, we're not ancient, we're not Naruto fans. No, okay, I'm joking. We've still got like our young years and shit, you know.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
We could go in 5 years, you know, and we'll still be like, what, like 27, 28? That's young as shit still, fam. What are you on about?
Dude, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen 100%.
Oh, a billion %.
There's no way it doesn't.
Going to happen, man. And just say if this podcast, when it does, because I do believe this podcast will take off, especially the clip channel. Dude. Guys, by the way, we'll come back to this topic in a minute, but please go check out the clip channel. We have been daily uploading clips, like sometimes 2 to 3 per day on the Down the Rabbit Hole clip channel. It'll be down in the description, probably one of the first links there. Please go check that out. And yeah, what were we just saying? What were we just saying before?
It's great.
This?
We were about going, how it's pretty much a guarantee, dude.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Yeah. What I was saying, just like I believe this channel is gonna like blow up eventually, right?
Oh yeah.
Like if we can do a lot on this channel, right, it would just give us even more of an excuse to like meet up and shit. You know, it's fucking.
we could go to Japan for business reasons.
For business, yeah, mate.
Imagine that's the kind of that's what I want my YouTube channel or this podcast to do. I want it to get to the point where I can say I'm doing anime stuff for business purposes. I want it to be a tax write-off. Like, that's all I want. If I could do that, dude, my life is complete. I've fulfilled. I'm happy there.
True.
Dude, oh man, I cannot. I do think this will take off. This is genuinely like one of the most fun projects I've ever done.
Oh, $1,000,000,000.
Like, it's so fun, dude. Like, just like me and Hughes just sitting here. I mean, I guess we're just. I guess I'm getting right now. I guess I'm sucking us both off right now in the podcast. Little humble brag, dude. But it's generally just really fun to do this and talk about anything and just have like a loose, laid back show. It really is just really enjoyable. I don't know.
There are a lot of people think like we're just doing this for views. Don't get me wrong, we are, right? But
oh, absolutely. That's the only reason I did this.
This also gives us like an excuse for both us just to sit down and just talk shit, because realistically, me and Dubs didn't speak for like at least 3 or 4 months because like you took your break and shit. I was on my break, but beginning of that as well. It was start of 2022 is a tricky one, right? Tricky one.
Yeah, it was a hard transition.
Yeah, but like since we've done this podcast, we're speaking like what, once a day, like once every few days, maybe. Like
once every few days. Like, yeah, dude.
Jumping into call, it's good, you know, and we're chilling. We're talking about the shit that we want to talk about.
Yeah, dude. It literally is just we're legitimately all we're doing is we're just friends talking. Only we're recording it.
Yeah, we're just two friends with benefits.
We're Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, dude. We're just recording our entire life.
I'm gonna
Can't
go
wait
to
to see you in
Japan.
court,
I'm gonna
buddy.
shit in your bed. You know.
No, don't. And you're gonna do it in one of my capsule beds where I can't even put it anywhere.
Yo, speaking of shit in the bed and Amber Heard, can we actually quickly change topic to
Absolutely, dude.
Oh god. Okay, so it's Amber Heard's time now. Like on the trial, right? She's like talking on the stand. And, oh my
I saw
God.
that she finally got on the stand.
I'm so fucking cringing, man. I'm so cringing.
Big cringe.
Oh my god. I need to find some pictures and shit. But she's
man.
going like. He does so much cocaine.
So much cocaine.
He ruined my life. But it's like, bitch, you fucking shit in my man's bed. What are you on about?
That's what I'm saying. You can. I'm not gonna get over the poop in the bed thing. Like everything. I mean, everything after that is just invalid. Like like I don't understand. You cannot overcome that, especially because you've admitted to it. It's not like just hearsay. You have been like proven guilty of that by your own admittance.
Motherfucker
It's
shits
just
in the
insane.
bed and like starts talking about him doing cocaine. Yo, I'd rather do coke than shit in your fucking man's bed, you know?
I mean,
Sick
at
little
least
bitch.
cocaine isn't ruining my bed sheets, you know? Like,
Oh.
you know, he may be going to run a 5K, but at least I'll have a bed to go into at night.
How about you? Oh god, she's got a bit of a fucking big forehead in this picture, just like me, boys. But
Heyo, forehead gang.
I'm showing like a picture right now of just Amber. Look at the face. Look at
Big
the bitch,
lip.
man. Look at the bitch on her face. I was like, oh mate,
Dude.
you can't see what I'm doing right now, but she's fucking.
No, I can't.
I sit in his bed. I sit in his bed.
Have pity for me,
Have
please.
pity
I
on
need the
me.
pity.
I
I
sit
need
in
the
his
pity.
bed.
Dude, it's just like-
Destruction.
this this whole thing is just such a big L for her. Like it's just this is so stupid. It baffles me that this trial is going on this long. Like I feel like it should be over at this point and it should just be guilty. Like I don't understand.
Man, I've got the perfect fucking thumbnail right here, you know.
You're already working on. You got that YouTube mentality.
You can't
You're
see
like,
what I'm doing right now, but trust me, when you watch this back, you'll think this is perfect.
Oh, dude, I'm ready for it. I'm excited to see it. Your thumbnail game is like, dude, I'm telling you, your thumbnail game is on point. It is so good.
Is it?
Like
I just fucking, I just make something
I
simple.
love it. But that's the thing. I think that's the beauty of the thumbnail. It's simple, and it's it catches the eye very quickly. Like it does what it needs to do, and like catches your eye. I love your thumbnails, dude. It's one of the things I envy about you. You do such a good job with it. I love it.
Hey, I just copy other people and I'm done.
Stealing's the most flattering form of. Oh, fuck, I can't remember the
It's
quote.
the true
Never mind.
art,
Now I
man,
sound
of the
like an idiot.
YouTubes. You know, it's the true art.
It's the true. Are you a true YouTuber if you haven't stole someone's stuff? I mean, my newest video is just an idea I've stolen from somebody else.
Mate, every single thing on YouTube is stolen, though, right? Like, the idea of making a podcast is stolen.
Yeah,
Like, you
exactly.
know, everything is.
Here, I'll send you a thumbnail, the thumbnail of what my new video is. I'll you know what? I'll leak it on here. This is a rabbit hole exclusive for my video that's coming out on the same day that this is getting released.
It's probably already
But
released, but yeah.
It probably is. It's the I have a video called The Entire History of Manga, I guess.
Oh, okay.
through-
I saw this on your community tab on YouTube, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did announce it. I guess it's not that big of a spoiler, but there's the thumbnail for it. It literally, the thumbnail's just stolen from it. It's like from like the entire history of the world, I guess. But
Oh, Astro
yeah.
Boy. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you're definitely going down the fucking manga rabbit hole with that one. Jesus.
I've been really getting into like the history, and I've always been interested in it. And I was like, if I'm gonna research it, I might as well make a video about it while I'm doing it anyway. And it's something like, here's another YouTube tip for everybody. It's called evergreen content. Like something like this doesn't get old. Like the history of manga isn't gonna change. Like there's gonna be more later on, but like the old stuff and like how it got started and stuff, it's called evergreen content because people are gonna be able to look it up no matter how long ago or like how like far in the future we get, and it's still gonna be able to collect views off of that.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
100%. Same reaction.
Exactly, dude. Like if someone wants to see like One Piece or whatever, they're gonna be able to go back and see your stuff because like the videos aren't gonna change. Like evergreen content is so important for a YouTube channel. This is something for anybody who wants to be a YouTuber out here. Like it's really important to like be up on modern topics and stuff like that. But the thing with like spring anime seasons and stuff like that fades away like really quickly. Like that kind of like stuff can fall off so fast beyond like the first episode and things like that. But like having something that will stand the test of time and always be able to like passively get views on your channel will help keep your channel relevant and help like push up your other videos, because if YouTube sees that they're watching one video like that and getting good watch time, it's gonna promote your other videos because they're gonna think that you're gonna get that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a little bit of YouTube tip there.
We got Mr. Beast Jr. here, Mr. Bro,
hey,
whatever his fucking brother's called.
You know what? I'm Mr. Bro.
You're the real Mr. Bro that actually uploads.
I'm the real Mr. Bro. His channel failed, but mine's gonna succeed, dude. Man, it is so funny that he tried to have his brother take off like that. Like, why would someone want a knockoff Mr. Beast like that?
Yo, I don't disrespect the family name, right? But Mr. Bro had so much going for him, right? And then my man left. It was the most dumbest thing, man. He left.
Genuine. Oh, you finish.
Oh no, I was gonna say he left when he's still making like what, 2 million a video. Mate, that's 2 fucking million a video still.
That's still 2
PewDiePie can only get like 3 to 4 million, and my man has 100 million subscribers.
Right.
So,
dude,
that really pissed me off.
Yeah, well, the thing was, it was like, he was just like a worse Jimmy, you know? Like, I mean, still, 2 million views is a lot. And, like, why would you ever quit on 2 million views? But it's like, I think there was a cap on, like, the limit he was going to be able to get, because he was just Mr. Beast, but worse. Because he was a more boring Mr. Beast every time you watched him. And, like, it was Chandler's brother. Like, it was like, yeah, it was like, why am I going to watch this when I can just watch Mr. Beast, who's uploading on, like, 6 different channels right now? Like, I have enough Mr. Beast to keep up with, like, the want of that. Like, I think Mr. Bro was there to, like, fill in the gap of Mr. Beast when he wasn't uploading. But Mr. Beast uploads so much with so many different channels that if you want Mr. Beast, there's enough options out there to get your Mr. Beast fix with that. So I feel like in the end, he was kind of like destined to fail. Although 2 million views considering failing is it's not something I would say.
And
like,
there's us with our podcast that gets like 100 views an episode.
We're like, dude, me and you were like texting each other. We're like, dude, over 100 views, over 100 views. Can you believe it? We were like freaking out, dude.
Mate, I was happy with that though. Like,
I am too, dude. Like, I'm so happy that we were able to do that.
It's
awesome.
The fact we've been doing this and we kind of built this up with it. Like, listen. I don't want to call no one out, right? But like, there's been a lot of our friends. I'll be honest, that I wish did support us a little bit more, you know. But
big rip.
I'm not calling no one out, right? I'm not trying to say it in like that sort of way, but like, what I'm trying to say out of this is. It was just me and you building this up without any, like, I guess you can call it shout-outs or any shit, or anyone saying, like, oh, my boys just uploaded a brand new podcast, go check it out, which are, like, direct. Right. Even a channel, right, with, like, 10 subs or some shit, like, I felt like there was a lot of people that didn't. This is gonna sound really cunty. I just want to quickly clarify. I'm not trying to sound like a cunt saying this. I fucking love all my mates, right? All my friends and my fucking homies. Yeah. But I did feel a little bit like I wish we had
just like the public support, like them publicly going out and like pushing it. Just not because like we asked them to do it, just because like they're friends with us and they had like a desire to want to promote it themselves. You know, like if like when I see your stuff or whatever, when I used to have Twitter and stuff, like always like retweeting your stuff like that. Like you didn't tell me to do it. Like I just wanted to support anything you did because you're my friend. And that doesn't mean like if I didn't retweet it, because I didn't do it every time, you know.
Oh yeah.
But like I would try to do it when I can, just because like we were friends and I want to help you be like, because you're my friend and like that. But I understand, like, just because they didn't doesn't mean that they're friends, but it does like kind of suck a little bit, because like you're kind of hoping that they would just because they want to.
Oh, listen. I'm not gonna like fall out with them. I'm not gonna like they're still my friends, right? It was just something in the back of my mind, like it's a new project. I supported a lot of other people when they announced their projects and shit.
Yeah.
But then I think we should just end it there, honestly. But
yeah, I don't want to like.
It sounds like a dickhead thing, and I know I'm sounding like a twat right now. I can hear it in my voice. That's what I'm trying.
I 100% understand what you mean, dude. Like I agree with what you're saying. Like they're not. It's not like they're not our friends or like we have like a problem with them. Yeah. Like anything. Like there's any beef between us.
There's no beef.
But that doesn't take the fact away that like, you know, it still stings a little bit. Like it doesn't mean like we're mad at them. There's anything wrong with them, or like we're gonna like be like, all right, I'm not friends with this guy anymore because he didn't retweet my podcast.
It just felt like, just say if we did get that one retweet from a friend's, maybe, even, again, it doesn't matter how many followers he has, it's an extra push, and it shows that he's supporting our journey.
Yeah.
Because, again, we want to do this for, like, we haven't even got an end date for this, right? We want to do this as long as we fucking can.
I want to end it when I go 6 feet underground, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like...
Yeah.
It will literally be called Down the Rabbit Hole once we're down the fucking rabbit hole dead, mate.
Of life, dude. That's what it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. But yeah, dude, I 100% understand what you mean. And again, I think we both really want to clarify that none of us have beef with anybody.
No.
Nobody, we don't have a problem with anybody. There is nothing wrong with them not doing it. We're not going to, go out and get all pissy about it and stuff like that. It's not that big of a deal, but it just, like, I think we're just both saying the fact that it did kind of, like, sting a little bit, and it just sucked a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with anybody out there, Yeah. We still love you all. We love you all, and of course, it's like, I'm still gonna support all my friends and everything they do that I see, obviously. Like, if I see that they're doing something, I'm still gonna support them. Like, Zach started a new podcast.
Oh, yeah, I've seen both the episodes.
Yeah, go check that out. What was that? Actually, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know the name of it, but I've seen I'm subscribed to his channel, obviously, and I've watched both episodes. They're like 15 to 17 minutes long, I want to say.
They're a nice.
Yeah, they're nice change of pace, and it sounds scripted as well. So like it kind of just rolls.
He does a really good job. So basically, it is. Yeah, Zach's the homie. It's called Out Yourself Manga Podcast. Oh, wow, that's a really simple title. I did not know that.
I swear it had a different title. Oh, no, I was thinking it's Out
Yourself?
I don't know how to say his name still. I thought it was FM, but that's his website, I'm pretty sure.
That's the Ko-fi thing.
Yeah,
and like
okay.
my whole point of that is I donated to that so he could do an episode on one of them. I gave him I donated to it because I want to see him do an episode of one of the manga that I really liked. But anyway, basically his podcast is like he covers like 15 to like 20 minutes. It looks like his videos are about like a manga that he likes. And he just covers it, talks about it, why he likes and stuff. And if you guys like your manga stuff, definitely go check it out because he does a really good job and he's really good with his production.
Okay.
Genuinely, like another like I'll fanboy over Zach a little bit. He's like. He was the reason, like, I started uploading videos. Him and Alex were, like, the two people that made me start uploading. Just because, like, Zach's quality, like, the way he, like upkeeps his channel.
King of Manga Tube.
When he uploads a video. He is the king of Manga Tube.
He's the king of Manga Tube. I don't get fucking 100%. Shit what anyone says.
He is. He's the king of Manga Tube. Like, till the day we die. He, like, his quality is so much better than anybody else's on there. And, like, I'm not trying to say anyone else. I'm not trying to, like, start beef. And, maybe not. Yeah, you guys' quality sucks! No, I'm just joking.
I'm looking at you, guy that sips coffee and fakes laughs. You fucking... We're not saying no names, alright? We're not giving this twat any more clout.
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. Oh, man.
We're looking at you, though, you fucking... bastard,
We're looking at you.
Fucking bastard.
Dude. Oh, man. So, yeah, but Zach's quality is so good. But definitely go check that out. But my whole point was that I donated to that because I really like what he did, and I really like his podcast. He does a great job with it. But, yeah, like, we're still going to both of us, I don't want to speak for you, but I'm pretty sure you agree with this statement, that we're both going to support all our friends' stuff no matter what.
Billion percent. Yeah. Fucking, mate, right, I'm going to keep this down a little bit, right? But, yeah, my fucking one of my greatest friends, right, I can say ever, Mr. Zels. I've known my man for like what?
Love that dude.
Fucking 6-7 years, right? Since I was like 15 when I fucking met him, right? Like online.
Oh, that's
shit.
Dope.
Yeah, mate, it's a long ass time. And he quit YouTube about 7 to 8 months ago, I want to say. And like,
yeah, around there.
I've been hard, man, trying to get him into YouTube. I've been trying to say like, oh, set this thing up, right? Set these things. When you get your new microphone and things like that, I've been trying to push my mans, So like, when it comes to like trying to get my friends motivated and shit, I love that shit. So always support your friends, Always support your friends, especially when they're trying to get into YouTube as well. It's the hardest thing, right, about starting YouTube is always how to do it. It's always the right thumbnails. It's always, do I script my videos? Do I not script my videos? you get what I mean? Like, do I edit? Do I just do a plain thing? And I've helped so many friends out. Like, shout out to Sean. We also do another podcast called Store Chat Podcast.
Yeah, I've been on there once. It's a great podcast. Go check that out too.
It's a fucking good podcast. I'll be real. But yeah, like I taught him some tips about thumbnails, how to do like tags, things like that, hashtags. Like you can use 3 hashtags per video that like get on the front page pretty much for the video.
Yeah.
And then Pocchiani, I taught him everything he knows, man. Everything he fucking knows about editing thumbnails. And like, you've always got to be like supporting the small boys, you know? I'm still small myself. You're still small yourself, you know? So
exactly.
When you're with your homies, you got to fucking support that shit. So
oh yeah, 100%, dude. You always gotta support.
Always
and like the biggest thing and the biggest help like for you like for like creating videos and stuff like that is being surrounded by people who also love it as much as you, so you guys can all learn from each other. You don't have to be like your channels. Although you don't have to be like friends with like PewDiePie, mrbeast, you know, like any like the big creators. Like a group of like just a small friends motivating each other. Like in any field, this isn't just like YouTube like exclusive. Like if you love basketball, surround yourself with people who love basketball, because what's gonna happen is you're all gonna motivate each other, and it's gonna make you want to be better than you are and always want to improve. Like, and I 100% agree. Like when you're friends, you learn off of each other, and like you've helped me with thumbnails, like making my thumbnails better with like arrows and stuff like that, like showing me stuff like that.
Yeah, red arrows,
stuff
mate.
Like that. Yeah, dude, red arrows, man. They're that piece of pie that you need in every single YouTube video, pretty much nowadays. And like you just learn off of each other and bounce off of each other and things like that. Like even though like the title of this stuff isn't that like the most creative thing for like down the rabbit hole, but this is how I used to do it for when I did the podcast arc, and I found that this was the best way to upload it with like the 3 most popular topics, because it really helps with your SEO, and you can just like learn all this stuff off of people that you know and things like that when you're surrounded by friends in the group, and it just makes you want to do better. It's awesome.
Hey, so support your homies. I guess that's
support
the
your
thing.
homies. That's the biggest
support
thing.
your fucking homies. Never be there for yourself, man. That's one thing. Because I was like that for some time. Like that, every now and again, I get like, it's weird to explain, but you do start thinking like, oh, I need to stop supporting people and support myself a bit more. But at the end of the day,
like, focus on yourself is like more than others.
Always focus on yourself more. You got to do this, right? Because this thing that I've learned like recently, you've got to support yourself more than other people, but always back them up when they need that backup, man. Even if they don't ask for that shit, say just message them and be like, yo, I just saw your new video. Here's one thing to do. Make sure the intro is 20 seconds more shorter, because it will help with the AVD, average view duration, and things like that. You know, put some neon lights for the thumbnail, because it also eye-catchy and shit, especially the color red. That's like the first color people see, right? I'm pretty sure, something like that.
Right. Yeah, it is. It's the first color that I told you that. I think I told you. Unless
you probably fucking told me that as well.
I did tell you.
Yeah.
I told you that. Red's the first color. When you open your eye, it naturally like sees red first.
Hence why people have red arrows and red circles of thumbnail.
Exactly.
Little tip for you boys.
Yeah, and it's an aggressive color, so it incentivizes you to click. There's a lot like with like color theory. I love color theory.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now this is like a good clip for, not even just for views, right, but just for teaching people, I guess, like some tips and shit. What else tips have you got then while we do this? Because we could talk about this like 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. So, just specifically for YouTube, well, I mean, 10 minutes is kind of like the average time you want for YouTube. I think that's
8 to 10 minutes.
Like a very basic.
If you want to monetize, 8 to 10 minutes, you have to.
Right. When you want to get there, you want to definitely do that. Yeah. Don't believe when they say. I hear a lot of people nowadays talk about how tags aren't relevant. Don't believe that.
They are.
Fill up your tags. Fill up your tags. Don't ever let anyone tell you. Like I've seen so many popular YouTubers go, tags don't mean anything anymore. That is complete BS. They really they do, and they make a difference. And I think a big thing that I need to start implementing that I've seen seeing you do for this channel and your channel on your own is in your description. You have like this huge. I'm gonna let you talk about this a little bit after I say it, but like you have a huge block of text with like a bunch of like keywords. So like, why do you do that?
Oh, what you do, right, is you put your YouTube tags in. Like, you know, you can have up to 500 letters, right, or whatever it is.
Right.
So you fill that all up, and then what you do is there's a extension called TubeBuddy or something like that, where you can just copy and paste all your tags. You pull it into the bottom of your description, and pretty much that helps the keywords. So just say if someone types in like One Piece episode 1002 or some shit, for example, right? If you have that even a small tiny thing in your description of your video, that's still going to help you push up the algorithm. Not a lot of people know this, man. I've been using this shit for like fucking 2 or 3 years now, and there's a reason why. Let me send you a screenshot right now, right? I don't spend, you know, my culture videos. I don't say it because we will get demonetized.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
going to Discord. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm just.
But dude, yeah,
I'm just getting it.
I saw that. I need to implement that more because I've been noticing that it really does help like out a channel to have your tags, and also you don't have to have TubeBuddy or like any extension. YouTube does have that feature now where you can just copy and paste the whole thing. So like just copy it from your tags and just put it right in there. I didn't know if you were using your tags or if you did those separately because you always had like a lot in there.
Yeah, I use both. Sometimes I add more shit to the description. If I can think of some more shit, you know, extra. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, I'm trying to think of some other one. I would say for my biggest thing for... Ooh, wow. Nice voice crack, Bryce. The biggest thing I would say for, like, someone who's, like, just starting out when you're trying to find, like, equipment and stuff like that, audio is so important. I would say it's the most important thing for videos. Like, for, like, quality. Besides, like, video and, like, your editing, if your audio doesn't sound good, people aren't going to watch your video. Like, you have to really keep that in mind. What else would be really good stuff? Like, I would say definitely try to edit your videos because, like, people's attention spans with, like, TikTok, Vine, and things like this, their attention spans are just naturally shorter. Like with what Neon said earlier with making sure that your intros are short and concise, because you'll lose somebody really quick because people are now so used to, like, scrolling culture with, like, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok, obviously. You can just swipe away so fast, and people have really gotten that into their mindsets that shortens it. And so really keep in mind that you need to have, like, more going on in your video, either a lot of information that keeps people interested, a lot of, like, different cuts and things like that that keep people's attention spans and things like that. So you only have about the first 10 seconds, I think, now to get someone attached to, like, a video. Because you have 10 seconds to get them hooked or they're out.
That's why mrbeast, like, if you watch any of his videos, that's why he doesn't have an intro. He'll be like, "Welcome back, everyone. We got a brand new challenge. Chandler is going to throw this ball into the hoop. Let's go." You know, something like that. They get straight into it because you want people to be sucked into that shit. You don't want to go, "Welcome back to a brand new video. How are you doing, everyone?" That's what I do in my intros. I need to stop that. But,
that's what I need to stop too. I've been trying to shorten down my intros. Like my newest one, I have it shortened down like a lot more with that kind of stuff because you really do like lose somebody where you're like, "Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Bryce, aka DubsNotSubs." Who cares? Like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, they don't care about who I am. They want to know what the thumbnail and what the title is about, and they want to get into it right away or they're out.
Oh yeah. But yeah, if you check Discord quickly, I've sent you a thing, right?
Okay.
That video, bear in mind, is nearly on 400k views. So me having these extra tags will fucking help that video grow. Because you see,
I'm definitely gonna start implementing.
If you just read some of them, man, they're so weird. It's like Levi X Aaron. Like, obviously that has nothing to do with the video, but you know that's big for the shipping community. So you got to add these tags in there because you know. If you have that for your description, you know, if someone types that in, that's going to be a keyword searching, like, if that person wants to search for that shit. So you always want to put, like, the shit, even if it's not that popular, just because even a single click, man, like, everything helps. So I feel like you need extra tags in the description just for the key.
You do. I 100% agree, and I noticed that, like, that really helps push stuff. So that's something I do need to put in more myself for that kind of video. Do you have any other tips that you'd like to include?
Make sure... Wait, 2 seconds. I'm just going on my channel now quickly.
Okay. I'll quickly add that, like I said, audio, go for, like, I would even just get a blue snowball. Don't get the Yeti. I found that out the hard way. They're double the price and the same exact thing with a mute button. You don't need it. Just get the snowball. It's what I'm using right now.
I've got the snowball. Like, I've had it for 5 years. It's literally the microphone right here. So...
Yeah. Definitely use that.
Right,
like you don't need to spend a lot. Like, people, like, when you get to, like, a more major level, if you ever get to that point, then look and get into, like, those stuff where you have to connect it with all that other... I don't know the whole thing about audio stuff. I need to, like, learn more about it, but, like, where you have to connect it into, like, boxes and, like, then you can hook it up to your computer and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
when you get, like, a Shure mic and shit, like, you wanna...
Yeah, like, stuff like that. Like, Rode mics and things like that.
Over time, upgrade everything. Like, your
exactly.
camera and things. Like my camera right now, I've got a Logitech C20, C920.
And I got it too.
Like,
as you can see, my video looks good now, and it looks better now than it did before.
Hey, yeah, we've both got the same mic. But obviously, I've got a darker background. You've got quite a light one, right? Because it's not done where I am, shit. So it's quite hard to keep it light. But like, we haven't even got the greatest ones, right? There's so much more.
No.
We've got fucking webcams. Webcams aren't meant for like good recording. To be fair, you know, you want to get like
they work really well.
They work really well, right? Don't get me wrong when I say that, but like, you want to get the good shit. So over time, make sure you upgrade and just
right.
Honestly, I feel like we've said so many tips already in this podcast, in other podcasts. We made like a whole segment about Mr. Beast, his tips, right? And like they were ones that help us as well, so we learned from that.
On the screen right now, if you guys are watching, otherwise it's a Canon EOS. This one I paid like $500 for. That's just because I'm also going for graphic design, so I could use it for college purposes and warrant purchasing it. But like that one records in 4K, but this 1080 that I'm using right now, it works just as good, and it was a $70 webcam. It was, and like he said, upgrade over time and like as needed, but you can start on an entry level at this point for YouTube and things like that, just because it's gotten so popular. Like there's so many different products out there that you can find that are really good to get yourself in there and at least in the door for that kind of stuff. And like you said, for YouTube tips, man, I think it's because like both of us kind of grew up on YouTube. Like me and you, I feel like are really heavily influenced by YouTube, just like from a childhood age.
Yeah.
Like, did you grow up watching YouTube?
Oh, 1,000,000%, mate.
Yeah.
The thing is, going a bit off topic as well, but like when I first watched YouTube, I was like, man, I want to do this fucking full time. Even when I was like, 12. When I first watching like the OG Minecraft YouTubers and shit, like Sky Does Minecraft, like fucking
Sky, my man,
fucking Ali A and Lachlan playing like fucking Pixelmon and shit. Is
right, dude. It's like I 100% agree. Like ever since I was young, I've always wanted to do this like full time. Ever since like I've been like watching CDawgVA is my favorite YouTuber. Sky Does Minecraft, like you said, and, like people like that. Like I used to do it with my my best friend. We used to have a channel called Turbo Penguins where we would do it together and make gaming content because we like Game Grumps and like that kind of style like of Let's Plays, and it was really popular back then. But how we started, we literally started out by we took my iPad Mini, put it on front camera, and we would record the TV while we both talked next to the microphone. Like, that's how bad we wanted to do it. And we would just record like that and upload, like, videos like that. They're not up anymore, unfortunately. I wish they were. I wish I still had those videos. But, like, I had such a strong desire, like you did. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seeing that kind of stuff, you're like, man, I really want to do this with my life. Like, it seems so cool to, like, be able to do this.
Yeah. Doing YouTube full-time is a dream. And this is where I want to get Allonsyyy on, because he actually does YouTube full-time now. And he's like the only friend of mine I know that actually does YouTube properly full-time and like makes a good living off it. So I feel like this is where we could ask him a few tips and things like that, you know. Ask him his inside scoop.
Yeah.
So maybe,
100%.
Maybe keep that topic for a full episode, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we can wait till Alex goes, because Alex does know the game of YouTube very well. He knows how to game the YouTube system. He's very smart with that kind of thing.
Yeah, mate, he's got 50k subscribers for a reason, right? And growing fast as well, and getting like 10k views a video right now is crazy.
Yeah, he's smart with how he does that. We'll wait till he gets on, and we can talk more in depth for that kind of stuff. But is there any other topic you'd like to cover, buddy?
Yeah, so I want to talk about some few anime, maybe for like 10-15 minutes, something like that, and then we'll probably call it that. But I just saw this right now, right? It's like a catalogue of all the anime like Mappa's doing for this year.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to send this to you quickly.
Yeah, send it to me. So
this is crazy. I didn't realize it was this much. And plus there's more, by the way, there's more.
Oh, dang.
Look.
They got their own 3x3.
But if you see there, the one I want to quickly talk about, Vinland Saga Season motherfucking 2, bro.
Oh, it's coming out, dude? Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you seen Season 1?
I've read it, but I've watched part of Season 1, so like I know how good the animation and stuff like that is.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't spoil for people that haven't seen, but pretty much it is it's a Viking themed anime, and
it's so good, bro.
How do you describe it actually without spoiling?
It's so much more. Okay, so here the best way I can describe it in like a quick one sentence, it's a journey of discovery.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Without that, it like not just like not in the sense of like Viking like
Revenge.
discovery, like like discovering things about yourself, like personal things, like the world, like it's so much more than like them just it's not in the sense of like discovery and like adventure. It's like inner discovery, like inner self like discovery, stuff like that. I feel like that's what it's all about.
Growing up, I guess you can call it in a way as well.
Growing up, learning to cope, like a lot of different things. Like it covers a lot of different like personal topics that people have to like have a lot of self battles in, and that kind of stuff. And like people trying to like fight for their dreams and things like that. Like there's so much that it goes into.
Yeah.
All like wrapped into this like big Viking saga where they're just like so many like epic fights and things like that.
It's amazing. In my opinion, it is the best
amazing.
not villain, what I'm on about. It's the best like
Seinen?
Viking sort of anime out there, in my opinion. I've never
Are there
seen...
other Viking animes?
I believe there's some more, right? Isn't Kingdom one?
Kingdom
is that a
isn't
Viking or is it not?
No, that's like a just like a dynasty thing. Or like
Oh, okay.
Japan, I think. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure there is some more Viking anime out there, right?
I'm looking it up right now.
But this is how big Vinland Saga is. Like, it's the first thing that comes up when you think of like Vikings and shit. At least for me, it is like the Valhalla
100%.
sort of shit. I love it. But season 2, it is coming out, I believe, later this year. I believe it's called like the Farm Arc or something like that.
Yeah, dude, the Farm Arc. Okay, so I love like the beginning part with this thing with Thorfinn and like this like, but Aslak carries it for me. I wasn't a huge fan of, like,
he carried the whole fucking show, man.
Yeah, but dude, the Farm Arc legitimately is that's what made me finally realize how great the show is and how much like it truly deserves like all the praise the Farm Arc does.
Oh, okay, because season 2 is mostly gonna be the Farm Arc, I want to say. So
yeah, it's so different from anything else that anyone has ever seen in like anime and manga. It's so unique, and I'm not gonna spoil anything about it, but it's one of the most unique things I've ever seen in anime or manga, like ever, in anything I've ever read, and it's so good every step of the way.
So I guess if you've read that part, then I guess you can say.
You can tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I haven't read none of it. I've only seen season 1, so I don't really know about this farm and arc and shit. But what I was gonna say, for someone like you that's read it, you know what's to come then in season 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it like hype worthy? Like, should people be excited for this? Is this like a contender of probably anime of the year if it does drop?
I get it's hard to say. Just for like, there's gonna be definitely parts, where it will be, like, in my opinion it is, but the part that makes it so interesting is not what you expect from this show. And like a show like this, like it totally 180s in every single direction that you expect it to, and that's what's going to make it so great. And yes, I do 100% agree it's going to be hype, but not in the way that I think most people are thinking it's going to be hype as.
Okay.
Like, your expectations are about to be like completely like achieved, but in just it's like a surprise birthday party. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, it's hard to describe without spoiling it, but just trust me, it's not what you expect, but it's going to be what you want in the end.
Okay, you got me excited. So yeah.
I promise you, you're going to love it, Neon. You'll love it. I think youth especially will really like it.
Oh, okay. Well, you got me excited.
It's very much something that you would like. I 100% recommend it for you.
So one thing I'll say then, if anyone's watching a clip right now, or if you're watching a full podcast, get ready. Go watch season 1 if you haven't already, because trust me, it lives up to the motherfucking hype. And Gigguk is the reason I actually watched it, because he made a video called, like, Stop Sleeping on Vinland Saga. And I was like, right, fam, bet. When I watched it...
If Gigguk says it, I listen.
If Gigguk says it, then... if Daddy says it, fucking do it, I'll fucking do it, mate, you know? Yeah, but go check out Vinland Saga, hell yeah.
Absolutely, man, 100% recommend.
But yeah, I guess I just want to quickly talk about some anime movies, you know, get some nice clips.
Yeah.
But we'll do this for like maybe a minute for each one. But I want to talk about Kimi no Na wa for a reason and how impactful that movie was, man. Because I guess I'll just ask you quickly, because you've seen it. I believe you've probably seen it more times than me. I've seen it probably about 4 or 5 times, but I imagine you've probably seen it about 1,000 at this point.
Kimi no the silent voice?
Kimi no Na wa.
Or your name?
Your name.
Okay, I thought it was your name. I just wanted to make when you said 1,000 times, it made me like question if I knew the name right.
I always say
No.
the Japanese shit, you know, because I'm a fucking weeb.
Yeah,
so.
No, understandable, dude. No, I knew you were saying your name, but when you said 1,000 times, because I rewatch A Silent Voice all the time. But dude, I love your name. Yeah. I mean, the ending is a little bit frustrating because I hate that like what he puts on the hand because I'm like, just say it. Be together. I don't want this to happen.
I thought it was so cute, man, because the music cuts
It
off
was.
and it's like, sad.
It's so cute.
Sad.
No, sad. It's like sad Pepe, dude. I'm like broken, dude. It's so good for a movie way, but like I wish he just did like the sensible thing so that we could have had the happy like that kind of ending. You know what I mean? Just because I want them to like end up together at the end of the movie.
I feel like it's the plot twist at the end, right? Where like we are going to spoiler territory, by the way, but this movie has been out for like fucking 7 years. So you should be smart already as soon as you hear the name to fuck off, you know. But but the ending when they go down the stairs, like my god, and they cross paths and they're like, don't I know you from somewhere? And they're like, I think you do.
Your name?
Yeah, what is your name? And it's like.
And then,
like fucking
it hits. It hits so I'm on the floor like crying, dude. The first time I watched that, I watched it up in Wisconsin at my grandma's house. I was out. They live right next to a lake, and I was watching it at like midnight with like the stars in the sky, like right outside the window, dude. The vibes, dude, put me in like your name. Like I felt like I was actually there. I felt like I was him. Dude, it hit
Man
different.
thought he was fucking Taki looking for his Mitsuha. Man was trying to look for his Mitsuha.
Exactly, bro. Dude, like I'm just like looking out at the stars. I'm like, what is life? What is it?
You always get that, man, after you watch a powerful anime movie.
Dude, after it hits, dude, like when they do it right, they do it right. And your name is like one of the best ones that did it.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about another one, but before I get into that, I want you to quickly give me, I guess you just said it, but Koi no Katachi. I've seen him, I've got the, people can see it in the background right now, I'm pointing at it. I've actually got the manga box set right there. Fucking love that shit.
I have it up on my shelves, you can't see it, but I have it too.
Oh, hell yeah. It's the little notepad you get in there, her little notepad and shit.
It's her notepad, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pointing at it right now. I fucking love that shit. But, you said you watched this movie a ton of times. I've probably seen it about 10 times, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Netflix.
I'm probably around there. Yeah. Dude, so you want me to quickly cover it then?
I guess. Just say what you love about it and things, what it's about, you know?
What do I love about it? Everything. It's legitimately my top 5 movies of all time. It might be my number 1 movie of all time. I think it's the like one of the most perfectly crafted movies ever. Like soundtrack, characters, acting, subbed or dubbed, it is amazing in both like renditions. It is the pacing is beautiful. The characters, you hate them when you want to hate them, and then the redemption is so satisfying at the end because you learn to love them. Like the relatability of so many of these different characters, because there's so many different characters in this movie that you're gonna relate to at least one of them, and it's gonna hit on like a personal level. So like at least one of them you're gonna be like, that's me. And you're gonna be like #felt, dude. Like, and it like beautifully animated. Like even now it stands the test of time of how it looks for it. And
incredible.
Just it is genuinely just incredible in every single aspect. And like it hits me, like I legitimately cry no less than 3 times every time I watch the movie.
You have to cry. It's the, sorry to cut you off, but the hospital scene where she's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, no! And like the mum's beating her up and shit, and she's like, I'm sorry.
Don't take me back.
Fam. I'm about to fucking cry on the pod. Not today.
Dude,
this ain't no reaction video.
Tearing up right now, dude. Like it just. Everything about it is perfectly crafted. There's nothing quite like this movie, and there's nothing that ever like hits quite like this film. And it just feels so real, and that's what makes it so amazing. It's just how real of a movie it feels.
I just love like the relationship of I'm gonna say Nezuko then. I don't know why I'm gonna say Nezuko, but
Shoyo and Shoko.
Yeah, Shoyo and Shoko. So, Shoyo and Shoko. Fuck.
Shoya, my bad.
Yeah, like. Mate, the fact like you know the like the first bit of the movie, obviously when she joins and then like he takes out a hearing aid, starts bullying her and shit, and then the friends start bullying him,
Right.
And then like it cuts to like years later when he like didn't he like write a will or something like he was about to kill himself or some shit, like he wanted to die.
No, so he has his calendar ripped off like before it's finished, and he has a big like a circle on a day, and like has like the rest of the calendar ripped off, like he's not going to be there anymore. And then he gives his mom a huge like a big wad of money.
Oh, okay, so he wasn't actually going to kill himself.
No, he was.
Oh, he was. Okay. Because it has been about a year since I've last watched it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, he's going to kill himself, but he rips off the calendar because he's not going to be alive anymore.
Oh, because that's when he stands on a bridge, right? Because he's
he's about to stand on the bridge.
Okay. Oh, like shit like that. That fucking hits, man. And then like
it hits, man. It hurts.
His redemption thing. I guess you can call it, right? What do you really call it? Like
it really is his redemption. It's not only. It's redemption for what he did in the past, redemption for him learning to forgive himself, redemption for... Well, it's not really redemption for Shoko, but for just for her to learn to love herself, and despite her disabilities and things like that, and stuff that's happened in her past.
Yeah.
Redemption for the other character that's in there. What the other girl character that's like just sucks the entire movie. Like,
I never knew her name. Not gonna lie, I can watch.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I know I couldn't care less. But yeah,
she's shit.
Yeah, 100%. Amber Heard of the movie.
Yeah, that Amber Heard, Mrs. Shit the bed, of the fucking movie right there.
The friend's not really a redemption arc. He's just more of like learn to like. He's just like a lovable character. You just love the man, like a giant teddy bear.
Oh yeah. Every character was like they all felt interested. Well, there's some characters actually that felt like they were just there for like the friendship. Yeah, you get what I'm on about.
That other friend that was there. I can't remember his name. The other one I forgot in the friend group was just kind of there for a friend.
Yeah, it's such just a relationship between Shoko and Shoya, man. And then like I don't want to go. I guess we won't even go down. We'll end this in like literally about a minute's time anyway. And move on to the next movie, but the fireworks scene.
Yeah, the fireworks scene, dude.
That is so the most... I swear to God, that was the most... That and Clannad, like, something that happens in After Story, were, like, the only two things in, like, anime history that ever made me, like, want to literally die inside of tears, man. Like, it made me fully depressed. Not, like, depressed, like, sucked. I've had a bad day. It made me depressed. And, that's all we got. I think that's all we got to say about that scene, right?
Yeah,
like...
pretty much. Yeah. It hurt on the inside and outside.
It hurt my body, man.
Yeah,
it hurt my body. But I guess I'll go into one quickly, and then you go into one, and then we end the pod from there. But okay, I actually had two choices here, but I'm just gonna pick Belle. I recently watched Belle. I don't want to go too much into spoilers because realistically, this movie it's still pretty new. It's yeah, don't get me wrong, it's been out for like a year and a half to 2 years, but it's still... Not everyone has seen it yet. Not a lot of people even realise that it's even subbed yet, Because I didn't realise until like 2 months ago. So I was going to talk about Belle and... the sequel pretty much to Kim in an Hour. Weathering with You. Not the sequel, but it is in a way.
Weathering with You. I love Weathering with You.
Yeah, that movie, man, is a...
I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, it's like mate, that scene. Is it called The Grand Escape or something like that? I think it's called
The Grand Escape.
Yeah, mate. Oh, that song fucks with me. But we'll have to speak about that with Alex because Alex has actually seen it at Allonsyyy, so I'm actually really curious.
Oh, we could.
Yeah, we could talk about that. We've been hyping up a lot of Allonsyyy. We promise we definitely haven't got him booked for the podcast. Question mark, cough, cough.
Not only that, we promise he won't be a disappointment.
Yeah. Just give us views, Alex, man. Come on.
You're only here for the views. Always have been. Love that, man. Love you, Alex.
Yeah, we love you. But yeah, the other movie, Belle, like I was saying, like... Again, I don't want to go too much into this, but it's a bit like, what do you call it? Like the metaverse sort of thing, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, it is really like a metaverse kind of situation.
Think of it a bit like when you go into a virtual reality, a bit like Sword Art Online, right? And you have like your own avatar. That's a really shit example, holy shit. But yeah, you go into like a virtual reality world, and she's like a pop idol, and she gets really popular. But then there's plot twists, and hence the movie, like, Belle. Fuck, I can't really say that, can I, actually?
I don't know. Can you?
Just say, like, Beauty and the Beast, I guess, in a way. because Belle is a character from Beauty and the Beast, right? So hence the movie Belle. Like it's all linked up like that. They were meant to do that. He's smart as fuck. Whoever made the movie, I can't remember his name, but it's he done Wolf Children, didn't he, as well?
Oh crap! It's
Mashoko Tenkai. Am I thinking of the wrong person?
Masako Tensai is not the right name. I don't think so. It's like Masomo something.
The Chad. We're calling him the Chad.
I'll look it up while you're talking.
Like, mate, the movie's so good though, man. It's got the twist. Like every anime movie ever, man. Like ever
Mamoru
has a
Hosoda.
fucking. Okay, yeah, that guy.
There we go.
But like, you know what I'm on about, right? By the twist at the end.
Yes.
Oh,
wait, for Belle?
My, yes.
No, I have actually not seen Belle.
Oh, you haven't seen the movie?
I have not. I have not seen Belle yet. We were supposed to watch it together. I never watched it after we didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, you know that like every movie ever, right, has like twists and like reveals, I guess you can call it. There's a reveal in Belle that like has one of the best fucking reveals I've ever seen in anime history, and this is definitely a sign that me and you need to watch this movie because I've already seen it. Yeah. So
right.
But yeah, it's called Belle.
Have to check it out.
It's meant to have influence from Beauty and the Beast. Very good movie.
Awesome.
And I'm excited for this. So I didn't realize you haven't seen it, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
No, yeah. Sorry, yeah, my bad. I didn't know you were gonna talk about it, so I didn't have to. This is what happens when you don't fully script a podcast.
Oh, imagine scripting a podcast. Fucking hell, dude.
A nightmare. Never again. Never. Never that.
But I guess we're going to your final anime movie or just an anime series, whatever, and then we'll
anime movie. Okay.
Transition out the pod.
Okay. I mean, Okay, I got one. It's one of my other favorite ones. It's called Makia, When the Promised Flowers Bloom. Have you ever seen it?
When the Promised Flowers Bloom. Let me check this out because maybe
it's by the person who did the flowers we saw that day, Anohana. It's by the same person.
Oh,
who did that.
Okay. Menma, I found you.
It's by Marie Okada, who did Anohana.
I do recognize this. Is this a good movie then?
Yeah. Oh, it's a fantastic movie. It's another one of my top series of all time. I really love it. It's a really emotional series it's like really strongly about motherhood.
Oh, is it a movie or is it a series?
It's a movie.
Oh,
so
okay.
The main character is a part of this species that can live forever, and basically through circumstances, she ends up being she ends up getting this boy, like a human child, and finding him on the street, and then raising him as her own, and becoming a mom, and like just learning what it's like to be a mother, and like the struggles of this, and also like coming to terms with having to live forever, and knowing that the person that you love is going to die.
Nah, that's
whether it's even worth making connections.
It's a bit like vampires, right? Things like that, right? When they fall in love with like humans and shit, it's like you're gonna live like 1,000 years more than your lover, like
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that hits. Okay.
Yeah, dude, it hits so good, and like there's so many beautiful moments in it. It's done. I can't remember what the studio who did it is, but it's animated beautifully, and like everything about this movie works out really well. It's really emotional. It has a great soundtrack. The dub and the sub, I've also seen this twice. Both are really good. It's by PA Works, and they're really good with their animation. Okay. And it's really a top, really solid movie, and like the side characters and stuff are really entertaining. Also, like everything about this movie is also just really, really good, and I love it a lot. And I would 100% recommend going to see Makia if you really like an emotional journey to go on, and just something that will really tug at your heartstrings, a lot like Your Name or Silent Voice did.
Okay, well, I'm definitely adding that probably for my homework for next week, because I have been looking to watch some new movies.
Mm-hmm.
So
definitely recommend. It's good.
Yeah, the last anime movie I watched was, what's it called? The Studio Ghibli movie. Fuck. No, I watched Kiki's Delivery Service. I watched that probably about 2 weeks ago. But the movie I watched before that was insane. Princess Mononoke, that's it. That movie's fucking insane. Fucking insane, man. I thought it was going to be so overrated because so many people hype it up. Man, it's better than what people have been saying. It's insane. It did. Fucking story writing, man, of characters blew me away.
That's awesome, dude. I need to check that one out too. I definitely need to check that out.
Yeah. So that movie you're saying, I'm bookmarking that literally right now. That's
my man, smart man.
That's getting watched.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. You got anything else? We've been going pretty long. This is the longest podcast we've done.
Hour and a half. Now I've got nothing, but just thank you so much for the support. Like we said earlier,
Thank you guys.
episodes, I think both our episodes, well, one of them's already hit 100 views, and I think the first episode is probably about to hit 100 views. So we appreciate all the support, honestly, on the launch of the podcast. It's been pretty insane, man, when it comes to views, because, again, we're both small content creators, so...
Yeah, thank you guys so much. It means the world to know that you guys are, like, supporting us and stuff. Love it so much. Thank you guys all so much for just watching along. We really appreciate it.
Hey, big chads.
Big chads.
But yeah, other than that, we'll hopefully get some guests on in upcoming weeks. We'll have to let you all know and shit like that. Keep you informed, with the good shit. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Come check out the YouTube as well. kiingneon, Zenneon. Yeah. And what else you got to say, boy?
Yeah. Check out DubsNotSubs if you want to see more of my kind of content. Always appreciate you guys checking it out. Means a lot. DubsNotSubs. Check out kiingneon. Both of you guys are dope. Check out Alex, allonsyyy, and Zell's. Whatever Zell's new channel is. It'll probably be in the description, I'm assuming.
Hey.
Is it the same channel? I'm assuming.
Yeah, Mrs. Zell's. Just type it on YouTube. Okay, type everyone on the YouTube, man. Easy as that.
Awesome.
It will come up.
Well, yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, thank you, Neon, for joining me for another episode. Really appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. And as always, we shall see you guys in another podcast episode. Sayonara.
Bye-bye, pussies.